I'm mugging off builders' yards and they well and truly deserve it. Why is it when you pull into the builder's yard, there's always 4 or 5 blokes in high-vis strutting around, putting stuff in vans and that. But the second you've paid, you come out, there's tumbleweed across the yard. There's no one to be seen. You stand there with your little ticket, hoping someone to see you, like a flag. Help, I surrender. There's no one there. You know where they are? If you go in the toilet, there'll be 5 little yard blokes in there all shushing each other. You dossers. Why is that? They don't want to come and help you. So you walk into the builder's yard, there'll always be a counter and then there's little desks and they'll all be sat on a desk on the phone, yeah, pretending they're ordering some materials or something. Listen, they were all having a giggle before you walked in, but as soon as that door went ping, they've all got on the phone and made it look like they're important. But what they're actually doing is they're looking at you and they're summing you up. In 1 second, they've done it. Is this guy trade or is he public? If he's public, am I going to have to answer him 100 questions about doing a patio, yeah? And then the third question they're always thinking to themselves is, I wonder if he'd like a pokey bum wank. That's the type of bloke in that job. Either way, you're going to be ignored for the next 2 minutes. Be ready. So, you've ordered what you want. They've told you the price. Now, this is the key with working in builders' yards. No matter the price, if it's cheap, and especially if it's expensive, you do the sharp intake of breath through the teeth. Is that trade, mate? Always, yeah? And then what they'll do is they'll take off the 5% that they put on it before they told you the price. Standard, easy. Now, if any of you are old enough to have worked in the 80s and 90s, like me, you will have been in builders' yards, and back in the day, the brick companies used to leave foam bricks. And you'd walk in, and one of them fuckers behind the counter would throw a brick at your face. Watch out, catch. Yeah, it'd be foam. Amazing. I used to love doing that, but the problem is invariably when that came into the yard, into the merchants, you'd end up with a bloke coming in and you'd be wondering why there's 6 or 7 people. You couldn't leave the place. It was amazing. It was hilarious. You'd have to stay and watch the next poor guy get caught out with a brick. I would definitely advise, if you work on a building site, buy one of them foam bricks on Amazon and then go and spend the next 3 weeks throwing it at people's faces. Amazing. Now, we do have to bear a thought for the poor people that work in the builders' merchants. It can't be fun having the same conversation 80 times a day. So, what do you think the price of materials has gone up for? Why is that? Any idea? When's it coming down? When's it getting cheaper? You know they've had that conversation so many times. When you go into the builder's yard, are you one of them blokes who, 6 bags of dust, please, mate? You throw on 7, and then they want to know why you got 7. But funny enough, you could count perfectly fine when you bought 6. And lastly, don't forget, if it wasn't for the builders' merchants, where would you send your apprentice for a long wait?